2020 is going to be exactly the same like any other year, unless you do these 5 things to unlock your potential this 2020. Happy New Year! Let's jump straight into the video. Your 5 secrets to unlocking your potential or unlocking 2020. Number 1, that is structure, planning, and organizational point. I love, whoopsie daisy. There goes my feathered friends. What I love, and I'm quite a nerd, is I love stationery. Anything to do with planning, organizing, structuring, because I used to do project management in the UK, and that's where I first fell in love with it, and it drove me insane. The only way to really achieve goals is if we plan properly.
And that is where I have some amazing things to show.
My weekly planner, why is it so thick? Oh, look. Wait, how do you use this? Is this one hella big magnet we have here? But we have a pen, yay, a pen that comes with it. And here we have a weekly planner, so you can actually do on it, and it dry wipes, which is excellent. I absolutely love this. I can change my mind like a million times before I decide on doing something. So we have the 7 days of the week, a patch for notes, and we have a patch, like a pumpkin patch, come on girl, a column for notes, and we've got every day of the week with a whole lot of lines. You can plan away, and hopefully execute your plans. I mean, the whole point of planning is to execute them. Make sure they're SMART goals. You know what SMART stands for. If not, go and Google it, go and have a look. And there you go, guys, a wonderful fridge magnet now to remove or not put the drawing. The second thing that I love when it comes to organizational point and planning is a big
mofo here.
Month by month at a glance. And you've also got the year at a glance at the bottom to drive you even more crazy. And so with this yearly planner, you can plan away again. You're breaking it down from weekly, daily, weekly to yearly. And of course, monthly, month by month on this calendar. I love it. The third thing that I love and adore is my 2020 diary. Now, isn't this gorgeous? It's salmon pink with these like marbling effects. It's got a magnet inside. It's got day-to-day blah, 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 where you can scribble and write away all your plans as well. So that's it for organizational point. The next thing that I love is daily planning with small, frequent, consistent results. Now, what I've come to learn in my short tenure on Earth is that small habitual changes, just small ones, but frequently and consistently yield the better results. Let me give you an example. You can't not, and I give this example to my kids. Well, anyway, mom coming out here. But basically, you cannot not brush your teeth the entire week. Not that they do that, but like you cannot not brush your teeth the entire week, and then brush once really hard on a Saturday, for example, okay? You cannot do that because you need to maintain that ongoing treadmill-like thing that we call life by doing small tiny bits every day. It's not like you're gonna not brush for a week and then brush for 1 hour on a Saturday. It just doesn't work that way. So here I have a little board which I have up in my house with my own personal little care, basic daily care. Now, this is for me personally. It doesn't include all of my basic daily care. The stuff that I've included here is stuff that I'm bad at, stuff that I need to work on, and stuff that I keep forgetting. So there's of course stuff like my Fajr Salah and my prayers and my breakfast and all of that stuff, which I've got down pat. But the things that I don't have down pat, I actually put it on a board, and I have this up in my house. I can look at it every day when I wake up, so my brain switches into autopilot, you know, hopefully within a month, and I won't need this board anymore. But in the beginning, before you're forming a habit, before the 21 days that it actually takes for a habit to set in, you want to actually have something like this up. So I've got mine here. I hang this up in my house, and you will find that if you do this every single day, by the time you're in your 40s, in your 50s, it's going to be a habit. You're going to honestly look different from everyone else. It's the same way that in an investment, you'd put in like a tiny amount each day or each month, instead of putting one huge amount each year. It yields better results the more consistent and the more regular you are, even if it is smaller. Number 3 is optimism for the future. one of the best things that we could ever feel in our lives is optimism for the future. And that is why I think everyone looks forward to New Year's. I personally don't celebrate birthdays or New Year's or anything, except Eids, of course. But like, people look forward to the New Year's, and I always wondered, I was fascinated by why. And it's the whole blank canvas, turning a new leaf feeling that you get. And there is honestly nothing more beautiful than feeling like there's something brand new to look forward to, and you're opening up a new page in your life and you're starting afresh. There is honestly nothing more rejuvenating, revitalizing, and refreshing than that. And I think that at the end of every year, everyone learns, hopefully learns, and looks back on their mistakes and their failures and learns from them, but also on their successes. And for whatever reason, they wind down, they take time to reflect, and then they hit the refresh button on life. And we all need to do that when we're trying to aim higher, do better, achieve new goals, and just do better in life. Number 4 is not dwelling on the past. Now, like I said in my previous point, that it's very good to reflect, but at the same time, focus deep down, put your magnifying glass onto your successes. Try and build and feed into your successes more than your failures, because triumphs help us to boost us. It's like fuel. It makes us want to go on. It makes us want to try. If we're consistently getting bad results and failures, it is demotivating and it is demoralizing. So in order to come out of that and step out of that and want to actually move forward, you need to actually remember all the good times in your life that you've succeeded at something, every time you've achieved something, and use that as fuel for further future achievements. In that breath, not dwelling on the past means that if you've forgiven people, you need to forget it, because that's really the only forgiveness that matters, is the one where you've forgiven someone and then you've forgotten about it. Because to keep grudges is the most heavy and weighing down feeling in the world. It honestly makes you feel burdened. It makes you feel like you can't move forward. So I want you to take the time to shed these burdens off your back and plan and think about how you can strategize moving forward by not dwelling on the negatives of the past, whether it was something that was done to you by someone else or something that you have done to someone else. You need to forgive yourself as well and move on. And also not for taking the lessons from the bad things, failures that you've had, and also while taking the lessons, focusing on the positives. But mainly take the lesson like a baton and run with it, and then pass it on. Don't keep it with you. Take the lesson for as long as you need to learn it, so that it becomes ingrained in your body and in your subconscious not to do those things and make those mistakes that you've made before. And like a baton, run with it, give it up, pass it forward, keep it moving. Number 5 is getting clear on what your values are. This is something very important. Ask yourself the question, what is the most important thing in my life? Don't answer with a moral superiority, high ground answer where like, oh, religion, my family, being good to other people, giving, being benevolent, being a Mother Teresa. Listen, at the end of the day, all of us know that that is bullshit. A lot of us only care about ourselves. So yes, we do have an element where we do need to care for other people, and a lot of us do. But when you're thinking about your values, I want you to get crystal clear on what really matters to you right now. Perhaps it is financial stability. Perhaps it is staying true to your integrity and your self-respect. Perhaps it is taking care of your body. Perhaps it is taking care of your finances. Perhaps it is just eating less. Perhaps your value is giving more time to your family. Perhaps it is taking time to work out. Whatever your values are, if your values are health, wealth, family, education, finances, whatever it is, I want you to think about that really deeply and get clear on what your values are, because that is going to help you determine what your boundaries are. For example, if your value is integrity or self-esteem, in order to upkeep that and those values, you need to have boundaries in place, so that if someone says to me, come out at some really late hour to a dangerous place, my boundary is going to be like, no. That has a conflicting interest to my self-esteem, because I see that that is putting myself in danger, that is potentially harming myself, and that is putting me at a lower value, because I'm allowing people to ride all over me if I comply, and I'm allowing them to get away with telling me what to do at any time of day or night, and to also compromise my personal safety and my well-being. So that is how we can help ourselves get higher self-esteem. And those, my friends, require discipline. So don't forget that in order to have healthy boundaries, you have to know your weaknesses and your addictions and vow not to do them, and try in small increments. Like we planted the seeds for habits in small little ways over a long period of time. In small little ways over the long period of time, you need to implement, staying true to your values and disciplining yourself for your weaknesses and not doing them. For example, if you smoke 40 cigarettes a day, you need to try and cut down at least 1 cigarette a day. Don't go and try and go cold turkey. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but like, we're trying to keep it real here. Just try to lessen it by 1 cigarette a day. Okay, and that, my dear lovelies, is my 2020 goals and rules for success, secrets to unlocking the next year, and hopefully, inshaAllah, not making it like every other single year that has passed by, where you've made these New Year's resolutions and made all these promises to yourself. No more guilt, guys. Try and take heed of these steps, put them into your life, implement them, and I hope, inshallah, you have the best rocking 2020. We'd have hope and a zestful life, whether you're 20 or 200. Okay, that's a bit of a stretch. Whether you're 20 or like 92 maybe, just keep pushing forward and have a love for life and a goal. Without goals and without values, we honestly have nothing. You are your boundaries, you are your values, you are your goals. Keep working towards them. They are a part of you and they will help you look forward to each and every day like it was 2020. Look, oh, that's it. That's a refreshing thought, actually. What about living each day like it was New Year's? Maybe that is too much pressure. Maybe that is, I don't know, something too lofty to aspire to. Enjoy your New Year's, whether you celebrate it or not, whether it means to you just planning the hell out of it, or, having time with your friends and family and enjoying them deliciously, consciously, without your phones, and yeah, just being present in the moment. Eckhart Tolle, guys, read the book, The Power of Now. On that note, love you, have a good one, have a safe one.